So this morning, just before 8 o'clock, I got a phone call from the boiler engineers who are coming to install the boiler, saying they're outside the front door. So I quickly whipped out of bed and got dressed, and I spent the next 5 or 6 hours with them, sorting a few bits and pieces out, getting ready for when they come on Monday. So now they're saying they're going to be here Monday morning early doors to come and install the pellet boiler. So what we've done this morning, amongst other things, is removed the old boiler, which is these two parts here, and I've cleared all this rubbish out from where the boiler room is going to be, and then through here we've now cleared all the space, and I've got to put down some concrete. So up this corner here, across the back here and down through the front here, I've got to concrete that in. So it needs, today's Wednesday, they're coming on Monday, so it needs to be done today, so it has time to set for when they come on Monday. So that's what they're doing. I'm just clearing the ground, so hence this pile of spoil here. I'm going to clear that out of the way, and then I'm going to start mixing up cement and putting cement down, or concrete down, for the boiler. So apparently this end we're going to have the hopper for the wood pellets, then we're going to have the boiler, and then we're going to have the hot water tank. So it uses a hot water tank to even the burn. So the way the wood burners work is they heat up the hot water, and then the hot water is then used to go percolate around the heating system. But the hot water tank is also heated by solar panels on the roof. So we're also having some pipes go up the corner here, through the house and up to the roof for the solar panels. Anyway, one job at a time. I've got to clear this spoil. So there we have it. That's the first bit of concrete down. That's about, it's not half of it, but it's certainly a third or 2/5. So it's coming on. Let's look at the rest of it down now. That goes right around the corner there now, up to the corner. That'll give it plenty of space then to put the boiler and everything on. So I don't know if you can see it in this light, but there's a prop there, red one. I need to move that before I can put the next lot of concrete down. So I think what I'm going to do is do a bit more of a permanent construction idea. I'm going to make myself up a steel bracket and bolt onto the wall here, and then I'll use a wood timber support to go up the back there. Right into the workshop. I've made this bracket, and I'm now going to attach it to the wall here, like that, so I can then put support up for that beam to take this acro out. So first step, drill it, mark and drill it. So there's my bracket, up on the wall. Just made it out of any scrap metal I could find, so it's got a bit of a twist on the top, but that'll be fine. So I've just put up a second bracket to match the first, sort of. So that now bolted to the wall, and then there's a support goes up to the new beam I put up on the top there, which is supporting the hall floor near the back door. So that's all done, that's ready. Concrete's all down, ready for the boiler mount to come on Monday. So I just put a vent in for the new boiler. I had this gap which is where electricity comes out, water pipe comes out and that sort of stuff. So I used a piece of 100mm tube. I warmed it up and flattened it, so you've still got the same cross-sectional area for the airflow, but it fits between the blocks. So just put that through and I'll show you what we got inside. So that's where the pipe comes through, and an elbow here, and that's supposed to be a low level vent, so the pipe comes down the wall, and I've just got to fit this elbow on the bottom here. It is just a case of job done. So that's the vent done. It's attached to the wall here. I've got a little bracket on there. It's only for airflow, so excellent, job done.
I've just made a little wreath out of all the corks from the Burns party that we had. I just wanted a keepsake of the evening. We had about 80 guests, and this is the corks from the champagne and wine.
I'm just out in the workshop. I'm going to make a duck house. So I've found some old pallet wood with some nails and what have you in. So I've just taken the pallets apart, taken some of the nails out, and then cutting some lengths to size. So this one needs to be 500mm. And then I'm going to cut it crossways down the middle to make slats. So just cut this to length and then I'll do the slat. So I've set the table saw up with the blade so it's at an angle. So when I put the bit of wood through, it cuts it from corner to corner down there, corner to corner down there. And that will give me some slats then to make a roof and sides out with. So there you go, I've just cut these two bits, or one bit into two. So I've now got two wedges, and then with that I'm going to make my sides and my roof. So I've just started putting the sides onto this bit, and as you can see the slats going like that. And this one's got to go in beside it here, and then one more for the top, which has just got to be rebaited for the roof spars. There we go, one maison de la canard, one duck house. Bit rough and ready, but I'm sure the ducks will be fine and happy with that. It's only made out of old pallet wood, so just give that a coat of something and put it on the duck platform that I made last year and put it out in the pond. All good.
I'm at the top of the drive, and what I've been giving some thought to, the evening light's quite low, I'll just get myself behind the yew tree. So we've got the house here, and I've just been giving some thought to the end of these buildings here. So that is the dairy, which now has all the pump equipment for this well in there, and the new well, the newest one, although we don't use the well water very often, but it's all in the dairy, the equipment, and this is the bakery. So I'm just thinking about how to tidy this view up for people coming up the drive. So this is the end of the building. They've obviously had a door here at some point. There's a lintel there, a wooden lintel, and there's wood across here as well, as though they had some kind of I don't know, steps up to a platform here or something for this hayloft. It's a full size door there. And the other thing I found here, within all this scrub before we cut it back, there was laying this ladder in amongst it all. Must have been there years and years and years. It's a hard wood, so it hasn't rotted. There's a couple of runs that are split, and I'm just giving it a coat of preserve, not to actually make it last longer because it's hard and there isn't a problem with it as such. More to pick it out, really. I thought I'd hang it up here, so just so that it shows up against the wall, because without the stain on it, it's very, very pale and it wouldn't be very distinctive.